Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Back to me again, Muammar Suarso. Today I want to introduce about my material. Perhaps you know about what something that I want to talk about. Yes, is that correct? The Common European Framework of Reference for Language. So perhaps you already know about this subject, right? So CFR is a standardized system for describing language proficiency. It is used worldwide to assess language skills. So everybody knows that from education, employment, or migrations. So I want to talk about the first time about this paper. The first is CEFR or CFR levels explained. There are have a four that I know. That's A1 or breakthrough, A2 wastage, and B1 threshold or B2 vintage. We know that beginners can understand and use familiar everyday expression and a very basic phrase. Is that A1? And A2, intermediate learners like junior high or first senior high. And B1 threshold, learners can understand the main point of clear, standard input on family matters. Perhaps I know that from the college student, it always studied about this. B2 or vintage, learners can understand the main ideas of complex text on both concrete and abstract topic. Perhaps is that from Magister or something that you know about this title, and also this level can maintain that you have a IELTS or TOEFL that test have been higher or something, and etc. So the next paper is receptive and productive skills. As we know, CFR based on four basic skills that we know. First is listening, and two reading, three speaking, and four writing. That the first one is listening. Is that understanding spoken language, including everyday conversion of perceptions. And also the reading one is comprehends of from single sign, advanced the academic papers. And the third one is speaking, communicating audio, and writing is the last. So before we going through about this basic level, you should know about what the basic for in this section. That based on what level that you are from CFR. And the next paper is the advantage of CFR. We know that CFR provides a clear and consistent framework. That the first one is clarity and consistency. That CFR is this ambiguous system of defining language competence, and also international recognition that accept use global facilitating or communicating and collaborate across. The third one, effective assessment. So if you do some provide, you need to method for accuracy about your skill language that can be effective for assessment that you can conclude. And the last one is personalized learning. The CFR allows learners track to progress that's realistic goals based on their specific needs and aspiration. So is it based on personalization that can be for learning actually. And then the next section we can do the limitation of CFR. So anything that you see about the advantage is that have a limit for like that. So the limits is focus on general. CFR on general language proficiency may not equality capture specific skills. So based on your dari 4 yang skill tadi itu nggak bisa dijadikan patokan, sehingga harus memang disamaratakan supaya CFR ini bisa menjangkau untuk level-level yang akan ditentukan. Okay, subjectivity and assessment. Assessment of language proficiency can be subjective, and different accessories may interpret of some performance differently. So basically of subjectivity assessment, it can be concluded about language proficiency can be subjective in different accessories. And the last one is cultural influence. So in European language tradition, it may be fully applicable language and culture. So if you have some British language or some like anything, is that can be a cultural influence or something like that. Okay, that's all. And also accessing language of proficiency, you can see this step by step. We have a 5 step. Step 1, understanding the CFR framework, its levels. Step 2, identifying the purpose of assessment and skills to be evaluated. The third is selecting appropriate assessment tools, such as standardized tests of portfolio assessment. The fourth is administering assessment of collecting data. And step 5, analyzing the data, assigning a CFR level based on performance. So, perhaps CFR needs some applying or something that we should know that how to SF in the classroom, how to applying the CFR in the classroom. So the lesson planning, you should be a plan about what material we can give to your student, and then you can give an assessment, some framework or something like identifying areas or your student can be improvement about what test you give it. And the third one is curriculum development. You should give a curriculum, or in Indonesia we said that like IRPS, that curriculum like an international standard. So based on this applying or this statement, you can use this as a teacher being a good test of CFR in the classroom. And the conclusion we can take it is the conclusion, international recognition that CFR is can be used from European of system and personalized learning effective assessment, so that provide a framework that assessing language and enable learn to track the progress and set realistic goals. Okay, that's all from me. I'm Omar Sorso. If a lot of mistake that I have to done, I'm sorry. That's all from you, from me, guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next study. Bye bye.